For your safety, Creative World personally asks you to ask a helping hand from an adult to use dangerous materials such as cutters, sharp objects, and superglue. Please do not hesitate to disobey this tip for your safety, especially if you are a young viewer. Creative World isn't responsible for any accidents and disobedience. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to another Creative World. Today we are going to make, well, as you read the title, we are going to make Harry Potter wands. But first we are going to begin with Harry's wand because basically it's simpler and basically again, everybody wants Harry Potter's wand. And then we're going to go straight to the other wand, which is actually kind of complex, but you can do it. I know you're not a child, so you can do it. Except if you're a child. Well, I'm not saying anything. You can do it even if you're a child. Well, just forget what I'm saying. Anywho, the materials you're going to need for this project are paint, basically acrylic, make that acrylic paintbrush, newspapers for these balls here, and string. You can see there's a string there, and cardboard that you can use actually, and chopsticks, a pair of chopsticks. And the rest like normal materials like scissors, pencils, and cutters, and all of that, masking tape, you get it. Anyway, let's get right on it. Okay, Potter fans, the first thing you need to do is you take the chopstick and break it in half. Make it one each. And you can see that this chopstick is actually small, so we're gonna extend it with these cardboards. You understand? Anyway, first I take some cardboard, cut it out on. Then attach it. For Harry's wand, I'm not really gonna go a bit long, just the right touch. Alright, so this is actually good enough. I don't need a long piece. I don't need a fat piece. This is just right. Alright, now we use either masking tape or scotch. But for me, I'll go masking tape, so it'll stick better. See that? I just ripped the masking tape with my hand. Pretty badass, eh? Don't you think it's badass? Damn. Hard to roll something when there's nothing there. So, my idea is put one there, but don't attach the other end. You just put that there, so it's easier to roll up. Right? Am I right? I'm actually good. Very good. Make sure you can still get that out. Anyway. Perfect. There we go. Now make sure the extension here is really taped well, so put more tape there so it won't just go off. There we go. Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the handle, so we get more cardboard. Alright, and then we roll it up just the size of a hand. So this is the right size, and roll it up. There we go. Now you fix some parts so it won't look really ridiculous. If there are overlapping edges, cut them out. Or tape them together if you'd like. Alright. There we go. Now you can see the bottom, it has a hole in it, so just cover that up with tape. And make sure you do it carefully so it doesn't look really stupid. Here we are. It's not perfect, but now we get to paint it. Paint this side brown, and this side even more brown, like darker brown. Right, so let's get in painting. You know, I'm such an idiot, and it turns out that in the picture I have in my phone, there's things that separate the handle from the actual wand. So this is why you need a picture of it, so you won't forget like me. So anyway, you take newspapers, well, you can just use any other paper, and crumple it up and wrap it on each side of the handle so it becomes a separator. Well, the separator from the handle to the wand. Okay, now use tape. For this, I'm gonna use Scotch tape, not masking tape, because masking tape is too heavy. Now we do the bottom part. I wonder what that Harry Potter spin-off is gonna be. I hope it's Tom Riddle, because that would be so cool if it was Tom Riddle. Even though I'm not really a Potter fan. Or is it, or do you call it a Potterhead? I'm not really sure. Make sure that doesn't go off, so masking taping. Okay, now we paint it again. The same color as the handle. Now let's try to do the Elder Wand. Now, as you can see, step 1 is actually just repeating step 1. What I made it actually kind of longer because that's what the Elder Wand is. Well, that's what the Elder Wand looks like. It's sort of longer. Anyway, there's supposed to be like little balls stuck right there, about 4 of them. One here, 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 and here. There's a big space here without a ball. And there's sort of a ball here, flat one. Bottom. Anyway, we are going to make that balls with newspapers again. So just roll it up, make it look convincing. So use masking tape. Anyway, get another piece and put it here. Make the ball smaller as it goes up. Very good. And actually it's not done. We're gonna do the bottom part. So, according to my phone, that has a little ball and a little flat ball. So there's actually 1.5 ball. Make sure it's attached pretty good. Now it's complete. Now it's time to paint it. Just paint it sort of black or darkish gray all over. Now this turned out sort of brown, but that's alright. We got no problem with that. Judging from the brightness and contrast of the Harry Potter movies, I don't really get the real color of it. And I'm guessing nobody else knows. Now when the paint dries out, you draw some details in it with pencil. Just stick to the photograph of your Elder Wand and copy the details from that. Now when you're done with that, the next step is to cover it in glue. Now you just wait for it to dry in about an hour's time or less. Well, it's not glossy as I expected it to be, but it's perfect. Yeah. Now for the last thing, this is actually optional. It's for the Elder Wand. If you look at a picture of an Elder Wand, there's sort of a string wrapped up around this part, so I'm gonna do that. And this string, maybe I'll glue it just right here. Roll it up. Make sure it sticks though. Now that should be enough. I'm gonna cut it here. So that's how you make the Potter Wand and the Elder Wand. Thank you for watching this Butchphobia Creative World. I hope you enjoyed making Harry Potter wands. Anyway, subscribe to my channel, Butchphobia. I'll put one here. And if you'd like to suggest something you want me to make, then just write in the comments below and don't let it be boring like gun. Because somebody commented make a gun, which is pretty boring. Maybe I'll do it, but you know, it's pretty boring. So, anyway, thank you for watching. This is Butchphobia, and I'm out.